Hi. Let's see if I can change this farther back so you can't hear me as well, but you can see the whole table and me. Shaky cam. Shaky cam. How's that? Tilt it down just a little tiny bit. Whatever. So, a friend of ours, a friend and her daughter were going to, for crying out loud, the name of it's just west of Brantford. Second thing that goes into memory. Not Dunville. I forgot the name of the town. Anyway, it's just west of Dunville. It's just west of Brantford. And it might come back to me. But anyway, every year they have a citywide garage sale. As my friend was used to say. Let's stuck in here. Oh, that's fine. I'm stuck in here. I got a tear in my little sheet here, and things get stuck in there. So the entire town gets involved. It's fantastic. And so we went out there, and I was ostensibly looking for Lego. Not really, but I was. and I thought the pickings were slim. We got over to the Lions Club Park, where they have a bunch of outbuildings and stuff like that. And there was somebody selling full sets, but they're all new, relatively new. And there was some people selling some used lots, but it was like Friends and Ninjago and Chimas, but nothing specific. There was a person that was just giving away instructions, but selling Lego, and I grabbed a set of instructions from Classic Space that I saw right on top, and I asked them if I could pay for it. She said, no, I can just get rid of instructions, but they didn't have the parts for that. It was a Futron set. So, but then my wife texted me. She goes, oh, there's Lego over in this room. So I went over to the other building, and there was a box. It's a banker's box, a bigger banker's box, but it was a banker's box. And on it was $100 written on it. And I said, ooh, it's very nice. And I thought it was a monorail. I should have realized it wasn't the 699 one. It was the Rovers, but it's still Unitron. But I said, ooh, that's, and it had, and I saw immediately, I saw these guys, which you can't go wrong, especially if you saw two in there. And so I was thinking at least maybe a 6971, which is a fantastic, there was no base plates, but that's irrelevant for me because I have enough. And then I saw, and it's here, I saw this guy. I said, woohoo! So 918, 924, 928, one of them. And then a 1x6 trans yellow, and then the windscreen. So I was, for me, quote unquote, it's worth $100. So, and I only had 80 on me, so I had to, ask the wife. So, she lent me the $100. Actually, our friend lent her the $100 or the $20, and we had to pay her back. But in this lot, after I got it home and washed it, I found three, just like last time, 3 6x8 trans yellow things. So I was thinking the beta one again, and then I found out that it was a beta one because I have, it was just this guy. And again, broken 2 lots in a row that has the beta one with the broken flag. So that accounts for 2 of these. Then I found these 2. So again, I thought, okay, not just the beta one, but also the all-terrain vehicle. Maybe has some nice white parts in there. But it doesn't have the trans blue. It only has the 1x4s, but it doesn't have the inverted or the upper slopes. But I have one of these. So I'm thinking, oh, FX Star Patroller. And then I found 2 of these in there. And I said, yeah, so this is almost identical to the set the lot that I just got just before. So it's like beta 1, all-terrain vehicle, and an FX Star Patroller. I thought that was really interesting. And then I saw this one, and I found some light gray pieces, and I thought, oh, that's probably got the mobile lab. And I believe it does have a mobile lab because it had a lot of 2x2 light gray plates with the wheels on them and the light gray stanchions and a few other, the 2x3 with the print on it. One of them is in here. I know it's not here right now, but it's probably there. So I thought it's going to have some classic space, but it has some really, really relatively new pieces to it. It has some Chima, this stuff. It had obviously a Minecraft set. I think it's for Minecraft. This guy, which I thought was classic space, but it's not. Yeah, Sylvie. Horse parts, but no horse. The saddle. And some wings for the dragon, so some castle. But what really, really got me really, really happy, really, really quick, but it turns out to be very disappointing. There's no other pieces that I can see of that in here. Now, I've never built it, which is odd because I know I have all the parts for it. So I may build that at some day. It's one of those coveted sets. I never even thought it was a coveted set until I watched people on TikTok talking about it and going, whatever, but now I'm going to have to build it. So the 6971 is in here. I got 2 of those, and I got a whole bunch of these and some other things that made me think of the 6971. Broken of these, which is disappointing for me, but it also has some together ones, which is where this thing comes in. And these doors, again, two doors, which I got in other lots very recently, which I never used, and some of the train windows, but lots of these. So the 6971, as well as the robot command center, but the robot command center has all the ones it needs. 6971. So I am going to reconstitute the 6971 because there's enough pieces in here, but it doesn't have the 6x6 trans yellow. But again, that's not a problem for me. It has the radar dishes, which I think at least one, I already used one over here, but it has radar dishes, but it doesn't have the hose, which is fine. I don't need the hose. So there's a 6971. There's a beta 1 in here. Am I going to reconstitute the beta 1? It's just like last time. I'm not interested. I should be interested because the beta 1s are a really cool set. It didn't have enough wing plates. It only had 2 right and 4 left wing plates. So again, thinking about this guy, it's not a 918, but there are no printed bricks in here. It has these guys. So after I put all the proper ones into the mobile robot command center, it still has these guys. So it could be a 924 or a 928. But other than that, it has a 4x10, which could be 6971 or the 924, 928. But in the end, oh well, I am going to build a 6971. At some point, I'm going to finish the robot command center at some point. I was thinking about finishing the mobile lab, but then I realized in my collection, I have a grand total of 0 right now, spare 3x6. Where is it? This in green, trans green. I don't have any spares in trans green, and that is a necessary piece. So I said, nope, I'm not going to bother building that. A few of these, which is from the Unitron set that I saw at the top. Oh, sorry, let's see. So I mentioned that, and why am I not noticing these things now? All train vehicle. So and again the FX Star Patroller, possibly. I can't remember if this came in another set, but I have 0 wing plates like this that came in this lot. So there's no way I'm ordering 3 more just to complete this set. I'm not doing it. Because I just completed one. So I'm not going to complete another one. So what I say after the 6971 and maybe the mobile, no, not the mobile lab, the all-train vehicle, I'm going to roll the rest of this into the collection as it is. The all-train vehicle, all the glass, there's 2, and I think there's a 3. I had the glass, or the glass is sitting right here. So this one came with all the glass in it. The last one that I got in the last lot, I had to put some glass in there. Again, 924 or 928. Do I waste my time? I don't know. I mean, I got all the wing plates. I mean, it's not like I couldn't do it, but it's like I don't know which one it is, and this is my problem. And so the bait ensues. I got another one of those doors, or is that the same doors? It's the same doors. So no train track itself, but I think those came in a train set. What else was interesting in here? The 2 6x8s, the 2 3 1 by the 2 1x6s, 3 1x4s, 1 1x2. This again, the mobile lab. But again, the mobile lab requires 2 of those printed bricks or the slopes, and I think I only got 1 in the lot, and I think it looks stupid. I mean, I already have a few built. I'll make a decision at some point. I do not know if I'll try to reconstitute the actual. I believe it's the train set. It did come with the train base plate for the motor, but it didn't come with a motor. And the smaller ones here, I got a bunch of those. So the train cars, I think, are all here. I think that's upside down. It was a really good lot, and this is just the blue. Like I got the white. There's white. And there's red. It's red pretty full. It came with. Again, see, this is a gray, so it's got like that, but it also has castle walls. It has 3 8 stud radar dishes. 3. So beta 1. Maybe again 928 because that came with 1. But the castle walls, whatever. Panels are 2x2, so it's printed. The tires for the 744. The tires for the beta, the 6971. The other thing it came with is this guy, which I did not wash. You can see it's dusty on top, but no remote control. So I've seen this a few times in various lots, and I kept on meaning to get it, but I kept on not getting it. So this came in the lot. I have nothing. I have no need for it at all. But what else was there? This is the miscellaneous big parts, and so it came with boat hulls. I don't know if it was time cruisers or a small ship, but it came with the front and back for this. It came with 98% of the TIE fighter that was mostly together when I got it. It came with and as I was going through it, I was putting these things back together. I actually bought that when it was first released, because the land speeder. But what I originally thought was, when I first looked at it, I thought was the 6991, but it wasn't. It's the Crater Cruisers. I can't remember what the Unitrons that was called. But it also has some newer sets, some Chima. Oh, and the other thing that I found really, really interesting, and this is it in its entirety, is this piece. Where's the rest of it? But I already have 2 up there. But an R2D2 would have been cool to have. What? What was that? For a motorcycle? You need another one?
Yeah, there's one, bro.
I got, they're all right there.
Wow.
Uno momento, por favor.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I don't want to get you canceled.
Yeah, don't want to be canceled. There's a whole bunch in there.
Thank you.
No problem. So, I do have a few spare microcontrollers. What do you call those things? Roblox Discovery Kit? No, it wasn't RDS. It was, or RDK. It was, oh, for crying out loud. This doesn't Scout. Oh, for crying out loud, I forgot these names already. Came the AT-AT and the R2D2. I have a few spares, so maybe I'll try to rebuild that one. But again, I don't have the domes. I used them up, filling my 2 that I have. Lots of black, pretty full bags of black. Lots of yellow, pretty full bags of yellow. And then all the pieces, all the colors that I don't care about sorting. The Chimas with the pullback with the spinning wheel on it, really cool. That is one thing that I kept on meaning to make a smash up derby set, and then we're gonna run to it. But maybe someday. So so anyway, it was a for $100. I think it was a fantastic lot. Oh yeah, and the dark gray, dark blade, lots. But it was a classic space. It is the again mobile lab. So it has enough to warrant the money. Now, as we saw with the Robot Command Center, it doesn't have 100%, but the parts that are missing, I can grab from my collection. The majority of it was there. Some of the printed pieces I might have and again, the mailboxes, all 4 had doors. Oops, that's me breaking this thing already. Let's put that back in there. The mailboxes had the doors, which was awesome, because my previous one only had 2 out of the 4 doors. I just found one in my collection, so now it has 3. This one's, I just missing one more door right there. So it is what it is. I'm going to be reconstituting sets for a little bit, but I'm going to try to finish this one first. I'll make a video about that, and then I might delve into the various parts and pieces of this collection a little bit more. All these windows are upside down. These people didn't seem to understand there's actually a right way and a wrong way to put it in glass. But again, I can't fault certain people for not, being as meticulous as, as us Lego fans are. OCD on making sure the windows are done properly. So this is where I am on this guy, and I think I'm gonna have fun rebuilding the mobile lab. I mean, the all-terrain vehicle, because you got that too. One more of those, not 2, which is fine. Yeah, it was a good lot, and I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad it's gonna make some more videos for me. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. That's it. That's all. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I am doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy. Wait. Oh, Josh wants you to like and subscribe again, because that's that's what you're supposed to do.
Have a good day.
Have a good day, instead of like live long and prosper. Everybody out there, stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
And live long and prosper.
And live long and prosper.